So, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining my project and showing interest on it. I hope you have time to watch this presentation fully, and I wish you have a great day today. And let's get started then. So, our project is about a course registration helper, and our goal is to create the app that helps APU students plan their course and each semester easily and avoid scheduling conflicts. And key features will include an interactive timetable, detailed in course information, and they will be able to write reviews also, and the ability to save like backup plans and like plans for course registration thing. And this app will be especially useful because some course from starting next semester will use this lottery system for enrollment. So having backup plans will be a very big help for them. Also, since I haven't decided on the project official name yet, and I'm thinking of us like finding and decide on the name together as a team. So for the next slide. So our team structures and roles. Our team will be divided into three groups. First, the technical team, and the design and user experience team, and then the communication and financial team. So for the first one, the technical team will handle the front end and back end development, such as like programming and coding for the structure of the website itself, and then the building the user interface and integrating like the Firebase service for the backend, like you know. And then for the next one, the design and user experience team will create a user-friendly wireframes and design the app interface to ensure a great user experience on both desktop and mobile. So their main job is going to be like maintaining the user experience on our app on our website. So they will be working with the communication team and the technical team to ensure like uh, the user will get the best experience and they will have. Then for the communication and financial team, they will manage the project budget and resource because if we got approved by the campus, we're going to need like someone to be able to manage the project budget and resources. And then their other job of them is to research students like what their needs and then what they want, and then by gathering like feedback on campus and plan advertising and social media campaigns to promote our app. And then they will also manage like team communication and external announcements. And for our technology stack, to build this app, we'll use mainly HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the basics. Then, for the front end, we'll be building it with React and React Router for navigation between pages. And for backend and hosting, we'll rely on the Firebase Files Out system for secure user login, first and Firestore for storing course data and user plans, and Firebase hosting deploy to deploy the app. And for the design, I'm thinking to use Figma to create wireframes and prototypes, and it can help with poli- polish, 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 poli- polish user interface. And finally, Git and GitHub will help us manage our code base and collaborate efficiently. And for why am I choosing for Firebase for the backend? Because I'm familiar with it and I know that easy to use and it's beginner friendly, so you don't need to build it from the ground. And Firebase is already have like a system, and we can just add the function on it. So for our week study plan, so before we're going to start a project in October if we get accepted, I'm planning to have like a 8-week study plan for our development. So the main thing that we're going to have is like we're going to use Coursera. If you know, Coursera is like a online class service and it's free to use, but uh, and I'm not bad. And you can get certificates if you pay for the service of Coursera for like $40 a month. But if you don't want to pay for the money, you can just use it as to learn the materials that we're going to use. And we're going to study it all together so we can have discussion and things like that. Even though we're going to be working separately at the end, at the start at the project, I'm thinking of we studying it together because so for us to be able to grasp like what's this thing for, how is this work and things like that. Sort of week one and two, we will learn the basic like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and basics using Coursera HTML and CSS, JavaScript for web developer course. And then for this third and fourth week, we're going to study React and React Router to build dynamic and UI handle page navigation. And then for the week five, we're going to learn state management using React context and an introduction to Redux. And for weeks six and seven, we're going to work on our Firebase authentication, a Firestore database, and hosting for the backend. And then we can also learn how to design and how to user experience principle, like to know like the user experience principle with Figma. And the week eight, we're going to study version control with Git and GitHub and optional testing basics. And for each week, I'm thinking of us having like a minimum a day a week or at a certain time. And the scheduled time will be agreed upon by us before the week starts, so we can like study together and discuss things like that. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Let me see the slide. I cannot see the slide. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then every week study sessions we're going to, yeah, like I said, going to discuss and task and questions about it. And then we're going to review our progress and what are blocking us, and so we can discuss it together. And then we're going to use Google Calendar for scheduling because because Google Calendar we can share it to other people and then we get updated automatically. And then if I have like a Google Meet or a Drive, I can just put the link there. And yeah, so for the using, so this is what I've been thinking of doing this project because we're still basically new to this and most of us doesn't know how to code. I'm thinking of using AI to support our coding and learning, and we'll use AI to like GitHub Copilot and ChatGPT to help generate code, debug, debugging problems, and then understand complex topics faster for us. So we can chop chop and then get the project done quickly. And then that's all I guess. Why am I using AI? Because I because at my previous project, even I know how to code, but AI help us a lot because it can automatically like write the codes for us and then things like that. But I don't want you solely to solely as they call like to solely depends on AI. I want you guys to learn it first so you know the basic and stuff. And then when we get to start working on the project, we can start using the AI. Because if we ask AI to write the code for us and then you don't know the basics, it will be troublesome. And when the AI write the wrong code for you, it will be a lot of hassle for you to work with. So yeah, and then I want you to I have like a materials on like how to program with AI, so I will share it later. So we're going to have like an efficient AI prompts and to write the code properly. So for the next step, so if you decide to comment and join the project until the end, so please join my Discord server here. Why am I using Discord? Is because I think Discord is the best for like sharing files and then making things organized. And then secondly, create your accounts on Coursera, GitHub, and GitHub Pilot or ChatGPT. And then please share me your schedule from now on the Discord server so we can arrange on the our first study session. And then on the next after, like after 13, there will be like a consultation with the campus, and I will need at least one person to come with me and consult about this project with the campus. So please, if you guys like Hima are available after 13, so please text me. And don't forget to scan this code if you want to join this project until the end. So if you still have time, if you think like you don't want to join this and things like that, can you can quit now. I mean, you can cancel it. I'm totally okay with it. So thank you very much. So if you have any question, concerns, or ideas, please let me know. And then I want to make sure everyone feels ready and aligned on our goals of building this web project. So thank you. Let's work together.